Hi, Ronnie. How are you?
Hi, Julie. Hi.
Great. Well, welcome. How was your day so far?
Oh, very good. How about you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Well, I want to first thank you for coming by. It's finally great to finally meet with you. Now, yesterday we talked about your home buying criteria, and you mentioned that you were looking for a home about 800,000, three-bedroom, two-bath, and somewhere around Rosemead, San Gabriel, Alhambra area. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Perfect. So I arranged for the home tour for us. Okay, so it's going to be about half an hour from there. And so I want to be able to chit chat, sit down, get to know you. And most important, I want to know what's important to you. Okay, and aside from that, I want to be able to show you how I can benefit you by working with me. Does that
Okay.
work so far?
Okay. Sounds good.
So before I begin, Ronnie, let me get to know a little bit about you. So I want to know, why exactly are you moving right now?
I've been renting for many years and
Mm-hmm.
I have saved up enough for the down payment and I got a pre-approval from my bank.
Okay.
And so I'm just looking for the right home to buy.
Okay. And so where do you live right now?
I live in San Gabriel.
San Gabriel. Okay. And what is important to you in this home buying process?
I guess it's important to make sure not only find the right home, but able to get the home that I want.
Okay, good. And so have you made an offer so far?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did that. I did that.
Okay. And how did it go?
The seller didn't select my offer. I was told that the seller went with a cash offer.
Oh, cash offer. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing, what's important to you. And so I want to kind of go over what we have to offer and how we're different from the other real estate agent and how we're able to help you find your dream home.
Sure.
So our mission, Ronnie, is we want to find the best home, best price with the least amount of hassle. In addition to that, we are like to go serve big in our local community. Now, have you heard of the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles?
Yes, I've
Yeah,
heard of that.
good, good. So we have a goal this year. We want to be able to raise about 100,000, and we want to donate that to the Children's Hospital of LA in order to help kids with better medical needs. And so by working with us and by referring clients to us, not only will it benefit you, but your donation for a portion of our income will be able to donate to the Children's Hospital of LA, and then we'll be able to provide better healthcare for them.
Okay.
Okay. So Ronnie, did you know that 69% of buyers don't go back to their current agents? Okay. And these are the top reasons why they don't go back. Now, most popular ones are lack of communication. And the other popular ones are typically, well, you know what? My agents are too busy. And so this is how like a one-man show looks like. They're toggling between limited amount of resources, time, and they're busy answering emails, answering phone calls. They're shuffling paperwork. They're doing marketing. They're doing cold calling. So as you can see, when you're juggling between a lot of tasks, something tends to drop the ball. So how it's different at Your Home Sold Guarantee is that our survey has shown that 80% of our customers love working with us, 86%. And so what makes us different is it's our team approach. So this is the ultimate home buying system. And so we're gonna be working with a whole team of professionals, just like myself, working for you. Each one of our team member has specific role in helping you buy your dream home. And so, for example, I'm the outside sales agent, and this is part of the team I'm under. Now, you spoke with Margaret, right, a few days ago in terms of scheduling an appointment to meet at the office. You'll also be meeting a transaction coordinator. Now, her role is very important because once we go into escrow, she's going to be helping us with paperwork and then making sure that you have a smooth sailing with your home closing. Aside from that, we also got the media team, marketing, and also administration department. So our goal right now is to really help you work together as a team. So that way it frees up my time running, right? My goal is to help you. So with all of us working together, this allow me to be able to work directly with you, to be able to be more resourceful to you in order to help you find your home. So how does that sound so far?
Sounds good. So you're not a one man show. You have a whole team to support
We
you.
have a whole team dedicated just for you. Okay, it's all about you, Ronnie. So remember that. So financing. So financing is also very important, Ronnie. By working with me, you'll be working with also our exclusive lenders out there. And so many of our exclusive lenders have many different loan programs. Now, based on your financial situation, we want to be able to find you the best loan program based on the highest loan amount, the lowest interest rate, and then most importantly, the least amount of closing costs. Do you see how this will benefit you, Ronnie, so far?
Okay. Yes, but like I said, I already get a pre-approval from my bank.
Okay, no problem. I understand. You're open to use whichever lender you want, but I want to just be able to show you some benefits that we have to offer. So I want you to consider this, Ronnie. There's 2 offers, and I want you to wear the seller's hat. So let's say, for example, you have multiple offers on a single home, and you pick, for example, the top 2 offers. Now, would you, as a seller, Ronnie, would you be picking a buyer A offer, which is they're going to offer you a pre-approval letter with no guarantee, right? It's just a pre-approval. It hasn't been fully written. Or would you choose buyer B? Now, the buyer B is giving you an offer that's fully underwritten, approved, just like cash. So if you were the seller, Ronnie, would you pick buyer A or buyer B?
Of course, the fully approved, like cash.
By cash, right? Right. So this is where I want to be able to provide some distinction on how we're going to help you. So right now, this is the regular loan program or the loan process. So right now you're at step 2, right? You're finding a home right now. And you were able to get a lender, like you mentioned earlier, in giving you a pre-approval. Now your current lender, he's not able to jump you from 2 to 6. And that's because you don't have an offer accepted by the seller. And so we want to be able to help you to jump from 2 to 6. Now, our lenders that you'll be working exclusively with will understand your current financial situation. And from there, they're going to do what your current lender is doing. They're going to run your credit. They're going to pull your financials. They're going to review it. And then what's going to be different is that they're going to do a full underwriting. So they're going to do a full underwriting so that they're going to give you a fully approved letter. And when it's time to make an offer on your home, we're going to be able to make it more competitive. So what we're going to do, Ronnie, is that we're going to convert your loan pre-approval letter into a fully approved loan. So that way, once you're able to submit an offer, you're ready to go and it's approved almost like cash. So Ronnie, if you were the seller, would it make more sense to pick buyer A or buyer B?
Buyer B.
Buyer B, right? And you see how that would benefit you?
Yeah. So you're saying that my bank won't be able to do that, the fully approved loan? Because I have a very good credit score and my income should be sufficient.
Yeah, so your lender will probably have to wait till you receive an offer that's accepted for actually them to go into a full underwriting for you. Because if like, for example, do you have your pre-approval with you?
Yes, it's right here.
Okay, so let's take a look. Yeah, so if you could see right now, it's saying that it is pre-approved, right? That it's not fully written, so it's not approved yet. So that is the reason why there's a distinction between what they're giving you. It's not a fully approved loan. They just did more of the basic calculation for you.
I see.
Right. So yeah. So that's kind of where we're gonna work later on in terms of the financing. So next part is our one-of-a-kind VIP buyer home hunter service. And so you mentioned earlier you've been looking for homes from online. Is that correct?
Yes, I've just been looking on Zillow, Refin.
Okay. And you're more than welcome to continue to look where you feel comfortable with. You could also attend open house if you like. Now, what we're going to be able to do is we're going to provide regular updates from you. So based on the home hunter system, we're gonna find out exactly what you're looking for in the home buyer criteria. We're gonna exact specific questions. So that way, when a listing comes up and it's something that matches your home buying criteria, we'll be able to update you. And so we're gonna find properties that you'll never see in the general public. And so these could be, for example, company-owned properties, it could be bank-owned properties, it could be bank foreclosures, it could be even distressed homes or for sale by owners. We'll also find some listings from the LMS of properties such as ones that are off the market listings, like canceled, right, or withdrawn listings and so forth. So these are going to be some leads that we're going to be able to help you in order to help you find more homes. So my job is to give you more inventory, Ronnie. I want to be able to give you more choices. And so this will allow you to be able to find more homes. So I want to see if that would make sense for you.
Okay, that sounds good.
Sounds good?
I have more homes to see.
Yeah, no, that's great. So aside from that, we also have specialized market knowledge. And what I mean by that, I've been in the industry for quite some time, and I could tell you there's a lot to know in real estate. So our team attends regular training. We do ongoing education, and also we attend seminars with experts. So our goal is that we want to be able to find the most current information in the current market. So that way, once you're able to find a home, we want to be able to give you information in order to make the best decision in buying a home. Aside from that, we got state-of-the-art technology. We got computers, equipment, and software. And all this is to give you so that you have a competitive advantage over other buyers. Now, how's that sound so far?
Good. Sounds like you guys know what you're doing.
Yeah, we definitely do. And so, Ronnie, once we are ready to submit an offer, we're gonna help you by negotiating on your behalf. Not only are we gonna be able to write it, and as you know, there's about 16 pages in the residential buyer's agreement. And so we wanna make sure that we give you the best terms and the best pricing. Now, aside from that, I wanna be able to bridge the gap between you and the seller. Most people don't realize that it is also important to find out what's important to the seller. So I think most people would think maybe the highest price, right? But that's not necessarily the case. What if the seller wants a longer close of escrow date, right? This will give them some time to close their escrow on homes that they want to buy. So as your agent, it's important that I reach out to the seller to find out what's important to them. So by the time we're ready to write your offer, not only will we be able to understand what is important to them, what's important to you, we'll be able to also submit the offer with a fully approved letter, and which is also good as cash. And so that way it'll make your offer more competitive among other buyers. So do you see how that would benefit you with everything that we've discussed so far?
Yeah. I've never heard of a lot of things. I didn't even know that is possible. Yes.
It is very possible. It is very possible working with us, Ronnie. So aside from working with me, you're going to be referred to a lot of our competent affiliates. And these affiliates are going to be working with us to help streamline the process for you. And so what I mean by that is that you're going to be, for example, working with a team of lawyers. And so RERM is a team of lawyers that you're going to be working with before, during, and even after escrow. So anytime if you have any legal concerns or if there's a legal document that you have a question with, they'll be the experts that we can lean on, and they'll be available to you in case you have any questions. We also have preferred lenders that we talked about in terms of getting you the best pricing and helping you convert your pre-approval to a fully approved letter. We also have home warranty vendors that you'll be able to work with. Okay, and these are a few. And once we open escrow, there will be title companies we've been working with, and California Escrow Group will be the escrow company that will help with the escrow. And so title is very important, Ronnie, because title will ensure that if there's any legal or if there's any liens on the title, they're going to be working with us to get that resolved. So once you're able to close escrow, you'll have a clean title with your name on it, and you would never have to run into the issue on the title. Now, inspection is also very important. You know, we want to make sure that when you're buying home, you have a peace of mind that there's nothing going wrong with your home. So we also have experts from our inspection groups that will be helping with us in inspecting your home, just to make sure that if there is any issues, we have the report, and then we'll be able to go back and negotiate with the seller. Okay, and so those are the vendors that you'll be working exclusively with. And then we also talked about all the benefits in terms of working with us. Now, on top of that, I want to talk about some bonuses that we have to offer. Now, the first one is that we are offering a home warranty, and that's worth about $500. We're going to be able to negotiate that on your behalf. And so the home warranty, for example, I want to give you an example of that is, let's say when you buy a home and you close escrow. If the dishwasher for any reason breaks, you call the home warranty, they'll send someone out to take a look at it. They'll either try to fix it, and if they can't, they'll just replace it for you. And all it requires is a $75 deductible from you. But then can you imagine how much money you'll be saving, Ronnie, to have a home warranty come in to help you fix or replace versus how much it is to buy a dishwasher these days? Maybe $500?
Right.
Right?
Right. Yes. So it's a peace of mind.
Yeah, this is a peace of mind for you. Okay, and so our next bonus is we're gonna also negotiate on a free termite inspection. So as you know, in California, a lot of homes are made out of wood. And so it's important that we get a termite inspection done just in case if there's an issue, we could get that resolved and negotiate with the seller. And so we're gonna also negotiate that on their behalf with the seller. And here is our termite inspection certificate. And I'm gonna go ahead and sign this to acknowledge that this is what we went over. Okay. And the next one, and this is a good one. So this is the buyer legal service plan that we talked about. And so as I mentioned earlier, we got a team of lawyers that are gonna be working with you. And so anytime if you have any legal matters, you have a peace of mind knowing that you have a legal team that's gonna be fully support you, and they'll be there available to help you answer any questions or concerns every step of the way. We also have, Ronnie, if you are to find a home, because you mentioned earlier you were looking for homes online, is that correct?
Correct.
Correct. So if you happen to find a home and you happen to buy the home, you know, we have a pretty good certificate where we're able to actually pay $1,000 towards your closing costs.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So this certificate, Ronnie, is to really hold me accountable, right? So this is holding me accountable that I'm gonna send you as much off the market listings to ensure that we're giving you plenty of inventory in order to give you more choices. So this is a peace of mind that we want to offer you.
Julie, how are you able to have access again to those off-market properties? Can you tell me a little bit more?
Sure, yeah. So, you know, we have 57,000 buyers and sellers in our market, and then they're all ready to go in terms of they know what they're looking for. So anytime if a house that comes up in the market that matches your home buyer criteria, I will be able to notify, and that's where we'll be able to give you those listings. Aside from that, we also have, like I mentioned earlier, the company-owned properties, bank-owned properties, and bank foreclosures. So there's many resources that we have in our back end where we have information on listings that you will not find in the general public. So again, my job is to be able to give you more inventory of those homes so that you'll be able to find them.
Okay, I see.
Okay, does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay. And then lastly, Ronnie, I'm sorry. So we got two more. So the next one is that, you know, like I mentioned earlier, my job is to help you negotiate the best price. Now, we have a certificate. And then this certificate is saying that if for any reasons, we're gonna go help you negotiate on the offer. And our job is to help you save $10,000 on the purchase of your home. Now, let's say, for example, you found a home listed, it was for $500,000. So my goal is to help you negotiate the offer to get it accepted at 490,000 or less. And if for any reasons I'm not able to do that for you, Ronnie, I'll be able to give you a $2,000 cash towards your closing. So how does that sound so far?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that sounds
Like
great.
that?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's part of my job, right? So make sure that I'm looking out for your best interest and to really figure out how to negotiate the offer. So that way that we'll be able to get you to be able to save at least $10,000 towards your purchase. And lastly, Ronnie, and this is our best one. This is what we call our buyer satisfaction certificate. And so what this is that we want you to be happy with your home. So within 2 years, if for any reason you bought a home from us and you just weren't happy with it, okay, it could be, for example, you didn't like the neighbors. For example, that the home that you bought, you didn't like the layout, or you just wanted something a little different. So no problem. If you don't like it, give me a call, Ronnie. What I'll do is I'm gonna help you list your home free of charge with no commission, or I will be happy to buy back, okay? So this is our customer satisfaction guarantee.
I see. Okay,
Right.
that's great.
And do you see how this will benefit you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really a big peace of mind.
Peace of mind, right? So Ronnie, everything that we talked about earlier in the presentation is all here in writing. Now, I want to go over the most important points to you. And so the first one is offering the best financing. And that was the one that we talked about, right? In terms of working with our lenders and being able to convert your current situation, right? From your pre-approval to a fully approved letter. So remember this was what we talked about earlier?
Yes.
Okay. And then number 2 and 3, this is for the home hunter service. And this goes back to what we talked about earlier in being able to offer the off-market listings and being able to find more listings for you that you will never be able to find in general public. 4, 5, 6, 7, these are all the duties as your exclusive agent. And so my job is to what we talked about in our mission, right? To be able to find the best home for you with the best price with the least amount of hassle. Number 10, this is the home warranty. So that was the certificate we talked about earlier. And we're gonna be able to help you negotiate on a free home warranty. Number 11, in addition to the free home warranty, we're gonna negotiate on your behalf. We're also gonna be speaking with the seller to get you also a complimentary termite report. Number 12, this was the certificate we recalled, and this was the one where if you happen to find a home and buy it, we will give you $1,000 towards your closing costs. Next one was the team of lawyers that are going to be working closely with you for the RERM group. And so these are going to be the attorneys that you would reach out to in case you have any concerns with legal matters. The next one is being able to help you save $10,000, right, on your home purchase. And then lastly, we have the buyer satisfaction guarantee. And that's the peace of mind within 2 years. If you're not happy with your home, I would be happy to help you sell the home, or if not, I'll be happy to buy it back. So these are the important performance points that I wanted to go over with you. And so, Ronnie, we believe in transparency. And so for all the overwhelming benefits that we have to offer, and our fee is 3.5% of the home purchase. And the reason why we're disclosing this to you is that we want you to know, so this allows us to work with the seller, to let them know that this is what they will need to pay with us, because that's our fee. Now, in addition to that, there's a transaction coordinator fee, and that's a $995. And this transaction coordinator fees will be given to a transaction coordinator that will be assigned to you. Now, the role of the transaction coordinator would be to handle all your paperwork, to make sure that it's done in a legal manner, it's done in a property manner, and that all the T's are dashed, I's are dotted. And so it's to ensure that we have a smooth process going through in terms of helping you close your escrow. And most importantly, if you look at the bottom here, Ronnie, is in all caps. Do you see it right there?
Mm-hmm.
And remember, you are never under any obligation to purchase any property. And so this is the VIP enrollment form. I'm going to go ahead and sign under agent and date. And if you don't mind, Ronnie, you can go ahead and sign the buyer one.
Okay, so looks like that all makes sense. Okay, perfect. There you go.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Ronnie. Welcome to the VIP Buyer Club. Are you ready now for us to go see a few homes?
Yes, let's go.
All right, let's go.